Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Morning, sir.
morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay, yesterday, we went through the LPC 2148 ports and port handling registers. Port 2 ports, port 0 and port 1. Port 0 is of capacity 32 bits, and user can use all the 32 pins from port 0, but from port 1 only IR 16 pins he can use. Okay, and then we understood the functions of the port pins. So each port pin can function, can operate in can perform 4 functions. And then to define the functions of each of the port pin, so we have 3 registers available, that is pin cell 0, pin cell 1 and pin cell 2. So using pin cell 0, you can go for defining the function of the port pins P0.0 to P0.15, and using pin cell 1 from 0.16 to 0.31, and using pin cell 2 you can define the functions of the port pins P 1.16 to 1.31. And yeah, so and then we understood the direction registers, which are used to set the direction of the port pins. So either to make it as input port or as output port, we make use of these 2 registers. So 1 indicates output, 0 indicates input. And then we went through the port pin set registers. So IO0 set and IO1. So if you want to set the port pins to a high, okay, then we make use of IO0 set. So if you want to set any port pin in port 0 to high, then we make use of IO0 set, and similarly to set any pin of port 1 to high, we make use of IO1 set. And what we assign the value as 1 to these registers. The corresponding port pin on the port 0 or port 1 will go high. So and then we understood port pin clear registers. So if you want to clear the or pull down the value to 0 on any port pin, so then we got to make use of IO0 CLR and IO1 CLR. IO0 CLR for the port 0 and IO1 CLR for the port 1. And again, what is the value we assign? 1 again. 1 we assign to these register. It will bring down the corresponding port pin to low. So these are a few things that we understood in the yesterday's class, and then we were discussing uh, this LED blinking example. So now let us continue with this and try to. I have already kept the protest simulator running. It is already running. Now before I go there, so let me explain you these things. Uh, so what I'm doing initially, so I'm connecting LED to P0.9, okay, to the port pin 0.9 I'm connecting, and then make 0.9 to operate in the GPIO mode. I'm making not only this 0.9, so by assigning this data so to pin cell 0, I'm making all the port pins P0.0 to 0.15 to operate in the GPIO mode. And after that, so I'm making, so this is not 9, 10, so it is 9. So P 0.9 to act as an output pin. So if this data expand, so let me go for expanding only the last 3 digits. So it is 0, 0, 1, 0, and then 0, 0, 0, 0, like this. Okay. Now, what we are doing here, okay, this is 2, 0. 0th bit, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and this is 9th bit. So what I'm doing, the 9th bit, so I'm making it as 1, I'm assigning it to IO0 DIR. What this is going to do, this will make P0.9 function as or operate as output pin. So 0.9 is operating as output pin. Now after making 0.9 as output pin, now I need to make the LED. LED is connected to this 0.9. Okay. Now I need to make the LED glow. What is that I got to do? Again the same data, I'm moving it to IO0 set. Now the 1 in the position 9th bit, it will make the corresponding pin on the port 0 to go high, that is P0.9 goes high, and I call some delay. As long as it is high, so the LED keeps glowing, and after that I'm calling a delay. Okay, so for this delay period, until this delay period expires, the LED keeps glowing, and after that, after this delay is expired, I again call so write the same data to IO0 CLR. Now what is happening? So it is going to pull down. When I write this data to IO0 CLR, it pull downs the value on the port pin 0.9 to low. So now your LED goes off. So is this clear? Hello? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now the working program on the same. See here. So pin cell 0, this is what I'm doing. I'm initializing or configuring P0.0 to 0.15 to function in the general purpose input output mode, and then making P0.9 act as the output pin. Okay, so why we are making it as output pin? Because I want the data to go from the controller to the LED. So we got to make it as output pin, and after that, so in a continuous while loop or an infinite while loop, I go for writing 1 to the 9th bit of IO0 set, and with this writing 1 to the 9th bit of IO0 set will send I signal to the port 0.9, and we have LED connected to this port 0.9, and now LED close, and then I'm calling a delay. So simple for loop it is. So where I'm iterating for I is equal to 0 to so 95,000. So till 95,000 I keep iterating for to get some amount of delay, and then I'm writing 1 to IO0 CLR. The moment you write 1 to the 9th bit of IO0 CLR, so what it does, it sends the low signal to P0.9. So now since LED is connected to this P0.9, so LED goes off. Okay, so this is now the program. Let me discard this. Okay, let me come here. I had kept this open. Okay, yesterday it was taking long time to open. Now today I've already kept it open, and these many LEDs are not necessary. So what I've done right now is I've connected these many LEDs. So but this just the last LED which you're seeing, that is only enough for us right now. This is not running, so I've passed it. Okay, so let me minimize this. Now open the key. I'm opening the key. Now this is the program, and even yesterday I also showed you how to do this. Okay. Now see, after startup.sc you have to include. So let me show from the beginning. So let me close this project. So file, new project. I go up. Let me create a new folder. So I'm creating a new folder. So LED blink. So BLNK enough. So LED blink is the folder name which I'm creating. So project name also I'll give it as LED. Okay, it has taken LED, no problem. So project name I've given it as LED. Okay, now I'm selecting the controller LPC2148 and say OK. Now it says, do you need to include the startup.s? You have to say, all these days when we were writing the assembly code, we were saying startup.s is not required, but now the startup.s is required. Just say yes. Okay. So if I expand this, you can see startup.s is created. So now you can go for writing your C code. I'm opening a new file. So I've copied the paste. I'm just doing the control V. Okay. So this is my program. I'm saving it now. So let me save it as led.c. Okay. So I've saved it as a .c program. Next, this program as usual, it has to be added to the source group 1. Right click on this, add existing file to the source group 1. So people are following?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm adding it. Now I got added. There are two things here now. One is startup.s and led.c, my C program. Now here again you have to right click on the target. So because I want the what Xcode to be generated. Now I am right clicking on this. I click on options for the target one. Now here please take observation copy and make a note of these things. In the target, okay, this is what is my target device, say LPC 2148, and the frequency at which my LPC 2148 is operating is at 12 megahertz. So this is what the crystal I was mentioning, no, oscillator circuit and the clock requirements are required for the processor. So what is the clock we are giving? 12 megahertz. And see code generation mode. What is the mode? ARM. Okay. So and then here, so don't forget to check this. Use microlib. So this is what you got to do in the target. So everything will be there by default. Only thing is you need to check this use microlib, and then go to the output. So in output, see X create X file is required now. This is the what one which will be burning it into the microcontroller now. So you got to check this create X file. This is what you got to do in the output. And next, all these things are not necessary. Directly go to the linker, and here you have to check this use memory layout from the target device. So after doing this much, you can just say OK. I'm repeating again and showing. Please take observation copy and make a note of these things. So right click on the target one, options for the target one in the target. So you got to check this use microlib, and output check create X file, and in the linker, so use memory layout from the target dialog. So these are the things which you should do. Okay. Now I'm clicking OK. Next I'll go for translating. So compiling led.c. Okay, it's saying X was initialized. Okay, X we have initialized, but we have never used it. It is saying one warning. So X is anyhow not required. Let me delete it. I'm saving it. I'm retranslating. See, 0 errors and 0 warnings. Now I'll go for building. Say startup.s is linking. Now it is saying creating the X file. So if you don't go to the target option and in the output, if you don't check create X file, so there is no X file generated. Okay. So now I can show you the X file also where it is. So X file is here. So in the same folder it is there. The folder where I created my project, in the same folder you can see the X file also. So I just gave the project name as LED Blink folder name, and inside say led.x. So all of you can see this file.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the X file that is created. Now let me come here. So next, okay. So can I go for debugging this program? Yes, you can also debug this. Let us debug here, and then we will go for executing it on the simulator by burning that X file to this. Okay, this is your LPC 2148 IC. So but yesterday when I was explaining, I showed it as a quad inline package, but here it is slightly modified. Here it is represented something like this. Don't worry about it, but I'll show you the execution on this. Okay. Now let me go for debugging. Okay. So now I am in the debug mode. Now here, so we have There's 1 second. Let me open that. This one, logic analyzer. No, not this, sir. This one. So GPIO. So which port we are using now? What is the port we are using? The logic analyzer is not required. What is the port we are using now? Which port we are using in this program?
Port 0.
Port 0. Now go to peripheral. So GPIO slow interface. There are two things, GPIO fast interface and GPIO slow interface. Go to slow interface and click on port 0. Okay. So you get this. Okay. Now you can observe here. See, pins are there. These are the port pins. And then, so IO0 pin. There is one more register with the name IO0 pin. So, but it is not recommended to use this IO0 pin. I'll tell you why. So later we'll understand on this. IO0 CLR we have already understood. IO0 set we have already understood. IO0 DIR we have already understood. So can you people see this windows, this small window? So general purpose input output GPIO slow interface. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, observe now. So I'm pressing F11. I'm going step by step execution. So pin cell 0 I'm initializing with all these things 0 0 0 0. That means I'm making P0.0 to 0.15 act in general purpose input output mode. Next, so to IO0 DIR I'm initializing this value. Just observe this IO0 DIR now. So this is empty right now. Okay. See now, IO0 DIR. So we got a tick mark here. Can you people see this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So not able to hear. Can you see this? So the 9th bit is 1 right now. Okay. So because we are interested in making this pin. This is the pin. These are the port pins. Okay. So we got to make this as output pin. So that is the reason we have made the 9th bit as 1. Next while 1. Observe now. Infinite loop. In the infinite loop. Now IO0 set. Observe this IO0 set now. So what is the corresponding port pin? This is the port pin. 0.9. Okay. What is the status now? It is low. Okay. Now when I load this data 2 to IO0 set, so this bit will be ticked, and what will happen to this? This will go high. See, can you see now? IO0 set is 1 and the corresponding port pin, the data or the value on the corresponding port pin, that is P0.9 is I. So this is P0.0, 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. OP people are following? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm calling delay. So this will go for how many times? 95,000 times. I cannot keep pressing 95,000, something like this. Now, yeah, now it has come. So keep observing there. So I am just pressing F11. So when it comes here, it is stepping out. So keep observing here. So this keeps going low and going high. Okay. See, now it is I. I'm going back. Now after the delay, I'm assigning the same data to IO0 CLR. When IO0 CLR becomes 1 here, the corresponding port pin will go low. See? So I assigned high, but this is lower right now. Okay. And again, see, just keep observing. So I'll press and hold. So LED blinking. So if you have LED connected to this port pin, your LED start blinking. So you can also debug the program something like this, and you can visualize. So I guess you people understood with the working of the program. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, okay, let me minimize this. So there also you can simulate. Even in Keel IDE also you can simulate. So but you cannot use all those components, LEDs and all now. So let me come here first. Let me copy my X file. So okay, no copy required. So we got to choose it. I'm coming here. Now this is the connection. There's a minimum connection is this. So there is an, say for this again you need a clock. So this is the crystal which is going to supply all the clocking requirement. Okay, and this is the battery. Okay, so power supply is required. So this is what the minimum connection. So this part of the circuit which you're seeing here, it remains same for all the experiment, and only this part of the circuit we got to keep changing. Now that is what I said in the yesterday's class, that I'll be sharing you people this minimum circuit which I've designed. I'll be sharing with you people. So before that, please install the Proto simulator and keep ready on your system. So today evening I'll be sharing this in the this circuit, one simple circuit I'll share in the my Google site. So if you can download and keep with you people. Okay. Now I have connected these many LEDs, and these many LEDs are not necessary right now. Okay. Let me delete. So keeping one, I'm going for deleting the rest all, because only one LED we will use, and later we'll go for using more number of LEDs and do it. So I'm selecting and just deleting, that's all. So on the last one I'll retain, and the rest all I'll delete. So if you can see this, do I need to zoom a bit or what? Can you people see this?
We can see, sir.
Okay, so I'm zooming it a bit. Oh. So, but dragging becomes a problem if I zoom it too much. Okay. Is this fine? This is fine, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, just observe now. This is the LED. So I have the components. You can get the components. If you just go here, parts. Okay, you can get all the components. Now these are the components which I'm using here. It is the red LED which I've placed. Okay, light emitting diode. See, and where it is connected. Just observe. Let me zoom. So I've connected this to, this is 34, don't look into this. So this 34, so pin is the port number P0.9. Can you people see this?
Yes, sir.
So this is P0.9. Don't confuse with this 34. Okay. So this 34 pin is your port 0.9. See, this is next one is P0.10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It goes like this. Now I've connected this to P0.9 and the other end is grounded. Okay. Now I need to put my program to this microcontroller. Okay. So how do I put? See, I'm double clicking on this. So just to put the program to this, your X file to this, you got to double click on this. Now here it says choose the program file. Click on this. So I'll just go to the one which I've created right now, LED blink, and this is the X file that is created. I'm selecting it, opening it. Now click on OK. So now this is the X file which I'm using. And now you can go for running here. Let me zoom a bit. Okay. So I click on the run here. Okay. See, animating, and you can you see that LED blinking?
Yes, sir.
So LED is blinking now. So this is what one simple example which I wanted to show you people. Now So, and I want to stop. So come here and click. So the simulation has passed. Okay. So this circuit I'll share with all of you. So this circuit I'll share. So that you can go for designing and connecting. Okay. So this is the minimum circuit which is required. So this is we have a 10K resistor here, the crystal, which is required for supplying all the clocking requirement of this, and these are all the port pins. So and what you can see here is only the port pin P0.0, 0.1, and then P1.1, see 1.16. So and 1.1 P1.0 you cannot use, right? So that is not here. So P1.16, P1.17, P1.18, all these things are there. Okay. Now, so can you just tell me, say if I want to make two LEDs, say P0.9 I have connected one LED. Okay. Now P0.10 also I need to connect one more LED. What is that I have to do? So first let us go and change our program. Yeah. So tell me, see I need to use P0.10 also, P0.10 also. What is the data? So even P0.10 also I have to make it as what? Output pin. Now what is the data now? So this data will make only P0.9 as the what? Output pin. Now if I want to make use of this P0.10, this is 9, P0.9, this is P0.10. So this should also be 1. Now 0, 1, 1, 0. What is the data? So this also I want to use. Okay, both. Okay, I am going to connect one more LED to this. To this I've already connected one LED, and to this I need to connect one more LED. Now what is the data I have to give? 0, 1, 1, 0. How much it is?
6.
How much it is? 6.
6.
6. See, I'm changing it to 6. And I need to set both of them. Changing it to 6. I need to clear both of them. Changing it to 6. So let it be the same delay. Or if you want, you can go for increasing the delay. 95,000 I have given. I think that is sufficient. Okay. Now we'll go to our circuit. Okay. So first let us execute it here and see. Okay. I think I have to stop debugging. Okay, I'm translating it for once again. So building, so new X file is created, you can see here. Now I go for debugging. Okay, my general purpose input output 0. It is already there because I didn't go for closing it. Now I'm running. I'm going for step-by-step execution. You can see now. See, 6 is the data. See now, both P0.9 and P0.10, both we are making them act as output pins. Next. Set I've done. See the moment I push the data, so 0000600 to set, you can see the corresponding port pins arrive. These two arrive. And next, after some delay, so I have them pulling back to 0. See, now if I press and hold, so both two LEDs are blinking simultaneously. Two LEDs are blinking simultaneously. So let me minimize this. Come here. X file is already generated. I got to do the connection, right? Let me copy to clipboard. So paste from clipboard. This is another diode which I've taken. So let me connect this to. Let me modify a bit. So I'm connecting this to P 0.10. First, let me copy this. Copy to clipboard. So paste from clipboard. So RL's one ground itself is enough. I can connect this also there itself. Okay, enough. So now two LEDs are connected. Okay, let me save this. Now let us go for burning our new X file. Open. Okay. So now let us say simulate. See, both the LEDs are blinking. Correct, no? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
yeah, what you got to do if you want to make them blink alternatively? Say first I want to, so when this is on, so I want this to go off. Okay. When this is on, I want the other to go off. So now both the LEDs are blinking simultaneously. Now I just want them to blink alternatively. When first one is blinking, the second one should program. So go to the program and write the logic appropriately. How to do that? How to do it? See, when the instead of making both the things glow simultaneously, what you got to do now? So first you got to make first LED to glow. Yes or no? So let us make the LED which is connected. Let me remove the debug. So we'll modify the code. Now first I want to make the LED which is connected to the port number 0.9 to glow. What is the data? 2. Did you get that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So we were making 2 to glow, and after some delay, okay. Now what we will do? So we'll make that one go off. So 2 again. Next. So after delay, what we will do now? IO 0 set is equal to now I want to make, so let me copy this. What is the data for glow, making the other one to glow? What is the data?
4.
So it is, so let me yeah, 4 it is, because I need 1 at P 0.10 position, and then call delay again, then IO 0 CLR instead of making them simultaneously blink, so we have done a sequencing. So when this is blinking, so we have this off. Okay, now let me save and translate it. Okay, now we'll execute here once and see. Okay, so I'll just go for doing it fast. See? So when the other one is blinking, one is off. So one at a time they are blinking. So now let me minimize. So double click on this. So this is still running. Now I cannot do anything. I have to stop it. Okay. Double click on this. Open your X file, new X file. Okay. Now run. Is it happening alternatively?
Yes, sir.
It is alternating. So like this, any logic, you can go for writing. So this is the simple example which we have started with for understanding the part B program. Okay. Now, so now what we will do? Okay, this we'll try to use, say, all the port pins you can use, right? So P 0.02, 8 LEDs we will take now. P 0.02, P 0.8. So all the LEDs will try to make them glow. Okay. Let me stop this. Yeah, tell me what are the changes we got to do. So P 0.02, P 0.8. I want to make all of them as output pins. That is P 0.0 to, sorry, 0.7. All these things. 8 LEDs I need to use. I want to make all of them glow. Okay. Now, and all these port pins from 0.0 to 0.7 should be made as output. So what is the data? What is the data?
Zero F, sir. No, FF, sir.
FF. It is FF because you got to make all these things as 1111. Okay, 1111, 8111 is nothing but what? FF. So let me change the comment also. So making 0.02 P 0.7 as 0.02 P 0.7 are made as output pin. Okay. Next. So IO0 set again. F, because I want to make all of them glow at once. Okay. So writing 1 to 0th bit to 7th bit of IO0 set register. Okay. We are sending I signal to P0.0 to P0.9. P0.9. Okay. So then we have a delay, and then here again, alternate blinking we are doing. No, that is not required for us now. So let me delete this part. So how many zeros are there? 2, 4, 6, 7. I got to put 2 Fs. Okay. So writing 1 to 0th bit to 7th bit of 500 CLR register. So we are sending low signal to P0.0 to P0.7, and the others remain same. Let me stop debugging. Save, then translate, 0 errors and 0 warnings, build, so X file is created. Now I go for debugging. Okay. So you know how to open this window, right? So just go to peripherals. So GPIO slow interface, port 0, because we're using port 0. If you're using port 1 also, then click on that also, because port 1 I'm not using. So that is not necessary right now. Okay. So I'm pressing F11. See, if you have the focus on this, it will not go. You got to get the focus of your program. See, I'm clicking here before I proceed, and then I'm starting. So IO0 DIR. See, all these things are making them as output pins. Okay. Next, inside the while loop, IO0 set. See, the moment I put 111 to these things, so the corresponding port pin values are 111. And then after some delay, so bring them back to 0. Okay, see, if I press and hold, so all the 8 LEDs are simultaneously blinking. Now we'll go for connecting in the protest simulator. So I have connected it. So one level of zooming. Okay. So this one, let me, one I have connected to, because I need to connect this. So I'll just delete this. So this one I'll connect it to P0.7. See, 0.7 is this. From here, I'm connecting. Okay. So this one I'll modify, deleting this. So this one also. Let me take this upper here. Now from 0.6 I connected to that. So we'll have a common ground for everything. Next, let me copy this. So copy to clipboard, paste from clipboard. Now from 0.5 to this. Okay. Now, so one more, paste from clipboard. Again from 0.4. Paste from clipboard. Oh, if I keep here, it is not possible for me to connect. Okay. From where it 0.3? Yeah, I can connect it. Okay. Now let me position myself little upper. Next. So this window is small window is there, no? So there you got to position where you want. So dragging is not possible. Next. Again paste from clipboard. Okay. So now from P0.2. So again one more clipboard. P0.1. Then one more again. Okay, it is going outside. Let me put here. From P0.0. Okay, now so we are done. So I'll save this. Now I go for double clicking on this and loading my new X file. Okay, then run the simulation. Now all should glow. Oh, they are continuously glowing. I think we have made a mistake. So they're not going off. IO0 CLR 2468, correct? Let me check.
Sir, delay is missing.
Oh, delay is not there. 1 second. Oh, here. See, after this, we haven't called delay. This delay after clearing. So now I got to stop it again. So translate, get the new X file. Okay, so new X file is created. Now I can come back to the Proto Simulator. So stop it, open, click on the X file. Okay, now running. Yeah, see now, all 8 LEDs are blinking. Okay, so even we do external interrupt program, 7-segment program, LCD program, stepper motor program, DC motor program, all programs can be done here only. Okay, and keyboard program also. So this much I wanted to show for you people in the today's class. In the next lab, okay, keep all of you install this, keep it ready today evening. So this circuit I'll share with you people. Okay, so when I drag the mouse on the microcontroller, it stops because it assumes I'm going for changing the program. Okay, so a mouse should not be there on the controller. Okay, next. This I'll share, and in the next week, this week you people are doing test. So next week, this is what the first program you got to do in the lab. Okay. Okay, I'm stopping it here. So let us stop here. So we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. So now I'll go for marking the attendance. Any doubts? Hello?
No, sir.
No. Okay.